we had a flyover. It's right over top of Josh's. How much? There's 2 months. Somebody texted me. It's hard to make a wide aisle in the gym with 15 chairs on each side.
Square turns. Just come back out. We do it again.
Yeah.
Back there. Hey, let me tell you.
Next year we need to make left, right, left, right from Mr. Allen's.
Tomorrow we will celebrate Memorial Day across our nation, and it is right and just that we remember those brave men and women who have paid the ultimate sacrifice defending our right to live in this great country. At this time, I ask that our graduates and guests rise and remain standing as we welcome to the risers our choir students who will sing the national anthem. Following the anthem, please remain standing while our choir students sing our state song, My Old Kentucky Home.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave, of the brave. Kentucky home. 'Tis summer, the fields are arrayed. The corn tops ripe and the meadows in the bloom, while the birds make music all the day. Weep no more, my lady. Oh, weep no more today. Today we will sing one song for my old Kentucky home, for my old Kentucky home far away. The day goes by like a shadow o'er the heart, with sorrow where all was delight. They sing no by the glimmer of the moon, of my old Kentucky home. Good night. Weep no more, my lady. Oh, weep no more today. Today we will sing one song for my old Kentucky home, for my old Kentucky home far away.
Thank you. You may be seated.
Good afternoon. I am Layne Spiro, and I was fortunate to serve as the student board representative for Collins High School this year. On this stage today are those board members that I had the privilege of serving alongside who dedicate so much of their lives in service to our school district. They are School Board Chairperson, Mrs. Brenda Jackson, Vice Chair, Mr. Alan Phillips, and board members, Ms. Sonia Blackbird, Mr. Andrew Klein, and Ms. Joanna Friels. Seated with them is Mrs. Jill Tingle, Assistant Superintendent of Operations, and Dr. Adam Hicks, Assistant Superintendent of Curriculum. Fellow seniors, as we prepare to walk the stage as graduates of Martha Layne Collins High School, it is important that we remember none of us made this journey alone. We had great teachers and important school support staff like bus drivers, food service workers, custodians, coaches, and office staff, and our school nurses. We had each other. We had our family and close friends, many of whom are celebrating with us right now. Class of 24, please join me in celebrating those individuals who helped us get to where we are today. Also seated on this stage are members of the Martha Layne Collins High School administrative team. This group of dedicated individuals collaborate to provide guidance and leadership to our school. They are Principal Mr. Nate Jepson, Assistant Principals Mrs. Heather Brinkman, Mrs. Natalie Brinley, and Mr. Josh Gibson. Our counselors, Mr. Christopher Collins, Mrs. Melissa Midkiff, and Mr. Sean Rayleigh, and Principal of Shelby Academics, Mr. Ben Roberts. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I am Molly Bishop, Senior Class Secretary. The senior class of 2024 would like to thank the teachers of MLCHS for ensuring their growth both socially and intellectually over the past 4 years. Given the many teachers who have worked tirelessly to prepare them for life after high school, selecting one recipient of the Silver Sword Award was challenging. The teacher chosen to receive the award this year has had an extraordinary impact on the lives and hearts of the class of 24. The Silver Sword is a great honor because it is a student-selected award. The faculty member who receives this award is given a commemorative plaque and enters the company of past Silver Sword Award recipients. The class of 24 has selected Mr. Matt Other as this year's winner.
Were there not for severe weather, Mr. Other would come up at this point and give the most fantastic speech with references to AP Stats, Calc, Algebra 3, and God bless his fourth period class that, well, you guys know. He texted me a little while ago. He was hoping he'd be here. He got stopped on the highway. So we're going to move ahead with our ceremony, but rest assured he loves you guys and appreciates everything, your efforts, and I know you guys appreciate him. At this time, I'm going to ask that we take a moment and think about some of the people we've lost. There's certainly some loved ones, whether it's grandparents, some of you lost parents, you lost a classmate in Dom. There have been some hard times, and I've been impressed with how this class has come together, supporting one another, relying on the support of parents, family, friends, and counselors to get through the difficult times. And so at this time, I ask that we have a moment of silence to honor those that loved these graduates that are unable to be here with us today. Thank you. We will begin our series of student speeches this afternoon with opening remarks from a remarkable young man who has represented everything that we could ask for as he has put in a ton of hard work trying to make fun memories for this group. Please welcome to the stage Senior Class President Cooper Wofford.
Thank you, Mr. Jepson, for the introduction. And thank you all in attendance here today, parents, guardians, teachers, family, and friends. I know the weather didn't make it easy, so thank you. But most importantly, thank you, class of 2024. I humbly stand before you today with the privilege of representing the senior class, a privilege I have not taken for granted. For as long as I can remember, every school year has started the same. First week, you're making new friends, meeting your new teachers, and hoping and praying you aren't forced to do one of those dumb icebreakers they have at the start of class. Then, the first month goes by, you're actually learning stuff, but the weather's still nice, so you find a way to manage. Then quickly, time slips by, you're halfway through the year, the weather's getting colder, and you have crazy amounts of homework. And all you can tell yourself is, I can't wait for summer. I can't wait for summer is a saying that follows you from your very first years in elementary school to your final ones in high school. This year, senior year, however, felt a little bit different. Now, don't get me wrong, I was still counting down the days to warmer weather, but I knew that as days went by and as time passed, we were inching closer and closer to when our goodbye for nows became just simple goodbyes. And you're saying those goodbyes to those you so luckily have grown up with, and those goodbyes to teachers, coaches, mentors, all who you consider family. I mean, man, high school was rough. The homework, the cafeteria food, the annoying parents who decided that the student parking lot was a drop-off zone, but the people make it worthwhile. The people you're sitting beside right now, they are what made showing up to school meaningful. And in a few minutes, when our names begin to be called and we watch our friends walk across the stage and we start to reminisce on all the fun times we've had these past years that are simply now just high school memories, remember to never be a stranger. Because even when today ends and we all embark on our own journeys, whatever they may be, we're all still Titans. And the impact that these people have had on us is everlasting. Although leaving this chapter behind is sad, there's also some bright sides of moving on from high school. For one, we'll never have to endure the pain of that parking lot stench again, or having to nervously avoid eye contact with all the touchy-feely couples making out in the hallways. You know who you are, stop it. and we'll never have to worry about receiving our next truancy letter in the mail. Shout out, Miss Wilson. The challenges we faced in our time here at Collins have molded us into the people we are here today. The relentless effort we've showcased for the past few years of our lives was all to prepare us for the moment we're forced to leave our comfort zone and create our own futures. That moment is today, and our futures start now. What's next is up to us. It's our turn to take on the world and to leave our mark. I wish all of you nothing but the best in your future endeavors. Thank you, and congrats, class of 2024.
Thank you, Cooper. Good afternoon. I'm Josh Gibson, Assistant Principal. We will now make a special recognition for those students who joined the prestigious ACT 30+ Club for receiving a score of 30 or higher on the ACT College Entrance Exam. Those students earning this distinction are wearing a medal today in recognition of their achievement. I ask that those students stand to be recognized. You may be seated. Our next group of seniors we wish to commend are graduating with a Latin title cum laude. These students have earned a cumulative grade point average of at least 3.5 and are wearing a medal today in recognition of that achievement. I ask that those students stand to be recognized. You may be seated. Next, we will honor those individuals who have earned the title of magna cum laude, indicating a GPA of at least 3.8 with a minimum of 2 college-level advanced placement courses or dual credit courses, along with a composite ACT score of 24 or higher. Those students are wearing a special medal today in recognition of that achievement. I ask that those students please stand to be recognized. You may be seated. The highest academic honor a student can achieve at Collins requires the student to attain a GPA of 4.1 or higher while taking at least 4 college-level advanced placement or dual credit courses and earning an ACT score of 26 or higher. These students have earned the title of summa cum laude and are wearing a medal given in recognition of that accomplishment. I ask that those students please stand to be recognized. You may be seated.
Good afternoon. I am Heather Brinkman, the Assistant Principal at Martha Layne Collins High School. It has a robust advanced placement program giving students the opportunity to take a variety of year-long AP courses in preparation for the subject's AP test. Students who pass these tests earn college credit. Collins is one of only 43 schools in Kentucky that is able to award AP Capstone Diploma, which is granted to students who earn scores of 3 or higher in AP Seminar, AP Research, and on 4 additional AP exams. This year's class has 5 AP Capstone Diploma candidates. Would Rachel Hesse, Florian Kasten, Landon Murphy, Ashton Puckett, and Lynn Walters please stand to be recognized? You may be seated. At Collins, we are proud of our AP course offerings. Each year at our school, hundreds of students attempt rigorous college-level classes in a variety of subjects with the hope of passing an exam lasting over 3 hours and earning college credit. If you have earned college credit by passing an AP test, please stand and be recognized. You may be seated. Our students also have the opportunity to take college-level courses through our partnership with Jefferson Community Community and Technical College. Our students take JCTC courses at Shelby campus, at Collins, or virtually. Because of a generous program sponsored by the college and our school board, our students are able to take these classes that count as dual credit for both high school and college for free. Because of this opportunity, the total savings to our students and families is over $1 million. If you have earned dual credit through JCTC or through a pathway, please stand now and be recognized. You may be seated. 2 of our students were able to earn associate's degrees by earning over 60 hours of college credit while still in high school. They have already graduated from JCTC. Would Alana Fred and Rutva Patel please stand to be recognized for this remarkable achievement?
Good afternoon. I am Natalie Brindley, Assistant Principal at Collins. Every year, high schools across the country recognize the top students in the class with the opportunity to speak at their graduation. We continue that tradition today. Our next student speech will be given by the Martha Layne Collins High School salutatorian of the class of 2024. This young woman represents the dedication, persistence, and excellence that runs throughout this graduating class. Please join me in recognizing Amanda Lambert.
Thank you, Mrs. Brindley. Good afternoon, family and loved ones. I'm Amanda Lambert, and congratulations, class of 2024. I'm honored to have the chance to speak with you today. While it's important to use academic sources as we go forward, I can only describe what I feel as Sonder. Sonder, spelled S-O-N-D-E-R, is a word written in the Dictionary of Obscure Sorrows, where American author John Koenig spent 7 years creating made-up words for specific emotional phenomena. Sonder is defined as the realization that the people surrounding you or simply passing by you on the street have their own complex stories and relationships that you know nothing about. It means we have taken a look outside of our lives and are observing others in theirs. Sonder hit me as I began writing this speech and realized that I may not be able to relate to you or even bore you, and this can be the most common reaction when Sonder hits us. We decide that there's a barrier between us and others that we will not be able to overcome. However, there's a way we can use Sonder to enrich ourselves. It is easy to notice that strangers have complex lives, but it takes real dedication to explore them. And that is the pleasure we have had these past 13 years. You have explored the complex lives of your teachers, your friends, and your loved ones, until these people are no longer just crossing paths, but turning around to walk alongside of you. A lot of us have been overwhelmed with deciding what is next. But it is important to remember that no matter what place you're in, someone is looking at you with Sonder, wanting to understand you. I challenge you to be as imaginative to yourself as you would the stranger passing by. Give yourself the same amount of dedication when it comes to exploring the complex life you get to create. Worry less about what limits you. You can do anything that you work towards. Realize that sustained progress can be even more rewarding than instant satisfactions. Tell yourself what you need to hear. Don't wreck others' lives, and don't put up with people who drain the life out of yours. Your relationship will only grow as far as the least mature person in them. Realizing you're the less mature person is the first step in maturing. Learn what you don't know from others. Sometimes you'll be ahead, and sometimes you'll be behind. Being arrogant will only make you lonely, and being jealous will only make you bitter. One compliment can be the reassurance and push a person needs, and it's okay if you're the only one around to compliment yourself. Don't feel guilty if you don't know what you want to do with your life. The most interesting people I know are still wondering what else is out there for them to tackle next. Some of the most interesting adults I know have had every job under the sun. Be kind to your mind, your body, and your circumstances. Maybe you'll marry, maybe you won't, maybe you will and then divorce, maybe you'll have children, maybe you won't. Maybe you'll become the doctor or lawyer, or maybe you'll become who you are and just make less money, and that's okay. Remind yourself that all of these scenarios don't hold weight to your value as a person. Your choices are half chance, and so are everybody else's. Solve the sonder you feel by continuing to learn about the people around you. They may come and go, and so may your jobs and your homes and your beliefs, but do not let these inevitable changes ahead of you make you turn away from yourself, because both people in this room and those outside of it, both people surrounding you now and in the future, are excited to be a small part of your life changing and evolving. And I, whether your friend or only a bystander, can't even begin to imagine how complex and capable you are.
The title valedictorian is a coveted designation award to the student with the highest academic rank in the graduating class. Earning this title at Martha Layne Collins High School requires a consistent demonstration of intellectual talent, unparalleled commitment to academic success, and a competitive greatness. Today's final student speech will be from Martha Layne Collins High School's class of 2024 valedictorian, Rachel Hesse.
Winnie the Pooh says that to get to where you're going, you have to walk away from where you've been. This is it. Spoiler alert, we're about to walk this stage. Those steps and that handshake, that's the first part of walking away. But I think that's okay. We've had 13 years of school, all of which has been preparing us for this walk. Whether those 13 years all happened in Shelby County, or if you transferred here this year, you've made it. Over the rest of the ceremony, smile. Our parents and grandparents, siblings, friends, all the loved ones here to see you today, they're smiling. Some smiles might be bittersweet, but it's a smile all the same. Everyone in this arena is proud of you. They wouldn't be here if they weren't. Just remember that everyone who's here to support you, your mom, who will insist you look good in every picture when you know you don't, your dad, who is probably just waiting to see where you're going to eat after this, your siblings, who are probably looking at their watch right now wondering when this will be over, your best friend, who's probably waiting to make sure your mascara still looks good, your boyfriend or girlfriend who better be taking pictures, your grandparent or aunt or uncle or whoever is here for you, these people that love you more than you could ever know, you don't have to walk away from. This walk, it's not symbolizing leaving things behind. It's about where you're going. It's about letting go of your mom's hand and taking those first steps, just like you did when you were little. She's still there. She's still supporting you and waiting to pick you up when you fall. Don't leave that behind. Look in your rearview mirror every now and then and smile. Cry if you need to, but whatever you do, don't forget this place or these people. Don't forget the inside joke that you have with your lunch table. Don't forget that person that you bonded with in that class you had with none of your friends. Don't forget the person you shared a look with every time that one person talked in that one class. These people, this place, they're not so bad, I promise. When you look back at this time, whether it's to tell your kids about your first day of freshman year, your favorite teacher, or your last day of senior year, don't think of the times when you wished you could go home. Think of the times when you laughed so hard you got told to be quiet, and the times when you wished you could capture that moment with your friends. Think of this time fondly and know that you were valued. While leaving this school might be easy for some and extremely difficult for others, we all have one thing in common. Martha Layne Collins High School has played a vital role in shaping our lives for the better. I'd like to leave you with just one more quote from Winnie the Pooh. How lucky are we to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard.
Our first diploma today will be presented to the family of Dominique Ontario Ferris Jr. I'll take it. Go ahead. We lost Dom on April 1st after a tragic accident. Dom was a friend to many at Collins and has been greatly missed by our students and staff. It is my honor to present his diploma, which he earned fully before spring break. It was incredible, to his family at this time.
Good afternoon. My name is Sophia. I'm the mother of Dominique. Most of you all know him by Dom. Up here, we have Lexi, his sister, and then Gabe, his brother, who also will be graduating today. I would embarrass his other siblings who were scared to come up here, but I'm not going to, but Dom would. I want to thank all of you all for allowing us to be a part of this special day of the graduating class of 2024. Dom started his senior year out as a junior with only 12 credits and was able to complete the remaining 10 credits this year with finishing early. Because of Dom's hard work ethic and of all of the amazing staff here at Collins that pushed him, he is now a graduating member of the class of 2024. On March the 15th, I received a text from Dom. He was probably using Siri to text me because we all know that he hated writing. He was super happy about all the hugs that he received that day and how proud he was of himself of completing his senior defense. He texted how happy he was for receiving all the help that he did and the support throughout the years. He was planning something special for everyone, for all the teachers that had helped him throughout the year with when he had gotten his next paycheck, because he lived paycheck to paycheck like the rest of the teens. So to everyone that came in contact with Dom during the time at Simpsonville Elementary, West Middle, MCM, all the way to Collins, I want to say thank you from Dom, and thank you for loving my baby. To the Collins class of 2024, I would love to say life gets easier after today, but it doesn't. Life gets harder from here, and life can become overwhelming. I want each of you to look around and find four people that you can count on. A classmate, a friend, a teacher, even a family member. Take a mental picture of them right now. When you find yourself having the toughest day and unsure what to do, call up those four people. And lean on them. I'm pretty sure every classmate and teacher has a funny story about Dom. One of my favorites was Dom telling Ms. Gibson that she looks like she eats Chick-fil-A salads with no chicken. She texted me the other day and told me she ordered a Zaxby's salad. Guess what was missing? The chicken. Sorry, Miriam, the jokes aren't gonna stop. He'll be with you. We'll miss Dom's inappropriate jokes, honesty even when we didn't want to hear it, and most of all, that smile. To the class of 2024, congrats. As Dom would say, it's not goodbye, it's see you later.
This time, I will invite our choir students to the risers to sing a song entitled "The Road Home."
the road I can call my own, that I left, that I lost so long ago. All these years I have wandered, oh, where will I know? There's a way, there's a road that will lead me home. After wind, after rain, when the dark is done, as I wake from a dream in the cold of day, through the air there's a calling from far away. There's a voice I can hear that will lead me home. Rise up, follow me, come away to the call, with love in your heart, as the evening song. There is no such beauty as rise up, follow me, I will lead you home.
Thank you. Graduates, each of you has already left Collins High School for the last time as a student. And though I do firmly believe that we are stronger together than we can ever be apart, today we must part ways. This group will not likely be together as a whole class again, and that's okay. You guys are ready to go on to bigger and better things, but I'd like to take a minute to show where you are going as a group. So graduates, if you plan to join the military, please stand now and be recognized. Those of you that plan to start a career and go directly into the workforce, please stand now to be recognized. Thank you. And those of you that plan to continue your education in college or technical school, please stand now to be recognized. Regardless of what your next step is, I know that you are ready for it. And I want to be clear that being ready does not mean that your next steps will be easy, for they will be challenging. But you have taken on challenges before, and you have no need to be afraid of any future challenges. This is truly a remarkable group. As a class, this group has earned over $3 million in scholarship towards further studies, and they have fulfilled the mission of Martha Layne Collins High School, which is, I don't know if you guys know it, to graduate every student college and or career ready through positive collaboration, systems of support, and a commitment to excellence for all. And they are going to make us proud. At this time, I would like to invite our superintendent, Dr. Sally Sugg, to the big screens. for the conferring of diplomas. As most of you know, Dr. Sugg is in a fight with leukemia and is unable to be physically present with us today.
And now, on behalf of the Shelby County Board of Education, I will confer diplomas to those students who have satisfactorily completed the coursework set forth by the faculty and staff of Martha Layne Collins High School. It is my pleasure to announce that these students have successfully achieved the academic standards established by the great Commonwealth of Kentucky and the Shelby County Board of Education. They are life ready. Some have demonstrated this readiness by meeting transition readiness benchmarks, while others have demonstrated readiness through projects and life experiences. As with all graduating classes, the class of 2024 will go in different directions. Some have certifications and are ready to join the workforce. Others will serve our country in the military, while others will continue their education at a college or a university. Above all else, this collection of outstanding young men and women have demonstrated the readiness, skills necessary to be productive citizens and to serve others. Class of 2024, you have made your mark in defining what it means to be a Titan by leaving a legacy of leadership, service, and academic success. Thank you for blazing a path of hard work, dedication, commitment, and success in which others will follow. Row 1, please rise and approach the stage.
Before the graduates come across the stage, I have 2 requests for our audience, and I know you all better than to ask you to be silent until the end. I'm not going to try that. I understand that I understand that all of you are here to celebrate, and that some of you celebrate loudly, but I'm going to ask 2 things. 1, that you keep any loud celebrations short. Please allow the next student that follows your graduate to have their name clearly heard. The second thing is this. Some of you have big families here today. Others of our students are far away from what they would consider home. They don't have many here. I ask that none of our graduates cross this stage in silence. So if it sounds a little quiet to you, just clap a little louder for those. All right, Gabe, lead us up.
Gabriel Garcia. Brian Aguilar. Elizabeth Relina Espiro, summa cum laude. Christian DeMonte Allen. McGuire Langston Allen, magna cum laude. Jacob Reese Alvey. Alana Marie Anderson, cum laude. Tyler Lee Bailey. Adeline Gail Bailey, cum laude. Tristan Alexander Baird, cum laude. Jefferson Leonard Baker, summa cum laude. Gavin Thomas Ball, cum laude. Whitney Morgan Ball, cum laude. Amber Nicole Barnett. Meg Hardesty Barnett, cum laude. Jordan Ray Bast. Katie Michelle Bast. Kaylee Evan Beeler. Jeremiah Blake Peyton Bell. Mason Riley Beswick. Molly Witten Bishop, cum laude. Jack Oliver Bolin, summa cum laude. Chesron Bonner, Jr. Renee Madeline Borders, cum laude. Shalom Eliu Brown. Anthony Harold Burleson. William Russell Burnett, cum laude. Teddy Joseph Brandenburg.
Savannah Ray Butler, cum laude. Brian Stephen Button. Braden Wallace Capps. Keenan Allen Carmen. Matias Carrasco. Desiree Latasha Chambers. Marquise Chase. Oliver Chavez Alvarado. Benjamin Jared Eugene Childress. Tyler Chasen Cloyd. Lily Anna Corley, cum laude. Christy Coronado Hernandez. Carolina Coronado Ramirez. Gabrielle Elizabeth Cottengim, cum laude. Kiana Renee Cox. Xavier Allen Cox. Alexa Nicole Coy. Madeline Renee Crouch. Kayliana Dawn Dale. Jackson Graham DeTillo, magna cum laude. Nolan Adam Day, cum laude. Jessica De La Cruz Dominguez, cum laude. Henry Nelson De Leon Aguilar. Antoine Mikel Delaney. Jacob Kyle Downey, cum laude. Avery Reese Downs, cum laude. Jason Ezequiel Dubon Estrada. Lanaya Heaven Dunn, cum laude. Ian Patrick Devanche. David Eduardo Enriquez.
Chloe Rose May Ernspiker. Nathan Joseph Ernst. Barbara Daniela Estrada Garcia, cum laude. Megan June Evans. Alexandria Grace Farmer, cum laude. April Madonna Ferguson. Mackenzie Lauren Ferguson, cum laude. Piper Ashley Ferguson. Grace Morgan Ford, cum laude. Alani Mackenzie Fred, cum laude. Jack Thomas Furman, summa cum laude. Samara Isabel Gaither. Bernice Garcia. Grayson Kathleen Gerber, cum laude. Stephen Lynn Gernert, Jr. Bryce Patrick Giles. Alan Shamir Gomez Gallo. Dylan Ray Goodlett. Jessie Pauline Greenhill, cum laude. Marlene Palmela Greenhill, cum laude. Amaya Bernice Gutierrez. James Caden Haggard. Logan Scott Hamilton. Abby Catherine Hammond, cum laude. Cecil Tyler Hammond. Emily Peyton Hammond, cum laude. Julianne K. Harden, cum laude. Jordan Scott Harris. Shaylin Nicole Faith Harris. Lillian Grace Hendren, magna cum laude.
Evan Elias Hernandez. Jada Morgan Hernandez. Rodrigo Jesus Hernandez. Shaylee Marisol Hernandez Ahu. Jason Scott Hernandez Aquino. Jonathan Hernandez Hernandez. Dulce Maria Hernandez Landa, cum laude. Yasmin Paula Hernandez Vasquez. Araya Serenity Harrell. Rachel Marie Hesse, summa cum laude. Jacob Andrew Hill. Kennedy Madison Hayner. Julia Grace Hoteling. Eli McKinley Hoy. Jackson Lance Hunter. Isabel Sophia Irizarry, summa cum laude. Joseph Connor Eisen. Melvin Ishkoy Velasquez. Allison May Jacobs, cum laude. Lauren Abigail James, summa cum laude. Tyler Layne Jewell. Montserrat Juarez Quintero, cum laude. Florian Thor Kasten, summa cum laude. Kareem Kawach. Ethan Thomas King, cum laude. Dominic Michael Cook. Aiden Matthew Krauf. Amanda Abigail Lambert, summa cum laude. Clay Matthew Lambert. Cole Thomas Lambert, cum laude.
Bryant Lee Lanier, Jr. Noelia Lara Salas. Chloe Marie Lavertu, cum laude. James Evan Lear. Maya Rihanna Lee, cum laude. Rebecca Takesis Lofton, magna cum laude. Gabriel Vicente Lopez. Danny Estuardo Lopez Chavez. Brian Lopez Lopez. Wilber Humberto Lopez Lopez. Ryan David Jen Lowe, summa cum laude. Ryan William Robert Prince. Treasure Joyce Manley. Catherine Joanna Gomez. Jacob Scott Markham. Jafet Mariquin. Kelly Mariquin Juarez. Jackie Matias Belitsui. Caitlin Nicole McAllister. Sadie Danielle Martens, cum laude. Hannah Elizabeth McBroom. Cameron Jade McCann, summa cum laude. Jackson Wayne McDaniel. Mary Alice McKeon. Kevin Bradley McKinley. Liliana Talbot McGibbon, cum laude. Rayburn Jonathan Mesmere. Jack Alexander Miller. Connor Bryant Mitchell. Nathan Mitchell.
Joseph Michael Monks. Alejandra Michelle Monterroso Linares. Jared Montes Huizar. Jackson Lee Moore. Michael Elias Moreno Jr., summa cum laude. Logan Joseph Motley. Moses Obed Munoz Felix. Landon James Murphy, summa cum laude. Adara Juliana Norman. Matisse Osland. Marta Palencia, cum laude. Amelia Marie Parsons Judd, cum laude. Meet Nilesh Patel, magna cum laude. Rutva Patel, magna cum laude. Michaela Peed. Valeria Pejot Lopez, cum laude. Daisy Rosalva Pena Perez. Daly Jansen Pinnock, cum laude. Elvis Saul Perez Perez, cum laude. Madeline Brooke Poe. William Enrique Portillo Celas. Anna Lee Powell. Ashton Matthew Puckett, cum laude. Glenda Michelle Pulido. Marlene Lisbeth Ramos Gomez. Ashley Reina Renderos, cum laude. Dominique Aileen Ramos. Kaylee Reynoso Aguilar. Jeremiah Alexander Rhodes. Caleb Alexander Rice.
Parker Edison Riddle. Allie Roberts. Brandon Rodriguez Palma. Isaiah David Rogers. Laisha Rosas. Hannah Veronica Grace Rosenow, cum laude. Jocelyn Salazar Castro. Jocelyn Nohilani Salgado. Jesus Sanchez Contreras. Julian Miguel Santiago, cum laude. Anna Lucina Sapon. Naomi Nicole Pearl Flagel Satterley, summa cum laude. Kevin Felipe Salcedo, cum laude. Michael Bradley Schramm, Jr. Aiden Finley Schultz, cum laude. Jacqueline Diana K. Schultz, cum laude. Dominic Braden Schweers. Jaden Bruce Shelton, cum laude. Savannah Singleton, cum laude. Jacob Smith. Valentina Solis Bautista, cum laude. Timothy Stone, Jr. Hannah Grace Stubbs. Justin Baskin Taylor, magna cum laude. Mariana Tejeda Castellon. Olivia Thompson. Isabella Riley K. Thornburg. Alasia Cherise Tillman. Isabel Carol Tyndall. Lily Robin Tyndall, magna cum laude.
Kayla Marie Tingle, cum laude. James Tensley, magna cum laude. Hendrix Tensley, cum laude. Cyan Lynn Tran. Karen Trejo Gudina. Samir Othil Orezar Ramos. Jackson Scott Vance. Guadalupe Eloisa Vargas. Christopher Andrew Vaughn, Jr. Jonil Vega. Laura Ann Vitterick, summa cum laude. Rosio Vieira, cum laude. Angel Villatoro Lopez. Brooklyn Paige Vidito. Kaylin Paige Vogt. Gregory Cooper Wofford, cum laude. Bryce Malachi Waits. Bristol May Wallace, cum laude. Lynn Walters, magna cum laude. Samuel Henry Workentine, summa cum laude. Riley Morgan Watts, magna cum laude. Grayson Yabsira Wareheim. Carson Isabel Wheatley. Dawson Jean Wheeler, cum laude. Jacob Gardner White. Ash Emerson Wigglesworth, cum laude. Jashawn Nehemiah Williams. Samuel Walter Guest. Nicholas Victor Diaz. Alyssa Jordan Jewell.
Jasmine Morales. Sebastian Aiden Lewis Wimp. Nicholas Dean Windsor. Kendall Grace Woosley. Autumn Rain Working. Nevaeh Nicole Wooten. Victor Daniel Garcia. Jennifer Matias Chilel, cum laude. Belén Andrea Guerra Herrera. Catherine Vanessa Sandoval Paxtor. Sophie Fudo Mackins, magna cum laude. Haiti Lopez Perez. Luca Marie Clark. Timothy Lawson Porter. Aiden Christopher Gill. Charlie Matlala Barrera. Marvin Yoel Navis Menjivar. William Antonio Carranza Tercios. Arturo Martinez. Aiden Matthew Durham. Anthony Castro Sanchez. Alex Roblero Mejia. Michael Brooks Wilmoth. Bradley Zurich Hernandez Martinez.
As we take a few more pictures of those last two rows, for those of you that are wondering, somebody had the sense to put this thing up here. I didn't realize MLCHS class of 24 has been lucky to have you. Sometimes they like to remind me that I'm a small red-headed guy and there's some leprechaun tendencies. About 250 of these little four-leaf clovers, and for whatever reason, a golf ball and a rubber duck as well. So if any of you guys want to keep that as a memory for you, feel free. Otherwise, they'll be in my office somewhere for years to come. Thank you. As the last student makes his way to his seat, I want to give a shout out to you guys, class of 24, for celebrating each other as you cross the stage. That was pretty cool. All right. We're close, but I get a minute to give a little message, and I want to start with recognizing the accomplishment of some pretty awesome people that did not walk across this stage. The parents. Graduates, your parents put a lot of work into supporting you to get to this moment, and I ask now that you give your parents a round of applause. Parents, I know that you have put a lot of hard work into helping your babies get to this point, and here they are. Your babies are young men and women graduating from high school. Congratulations to all of you for your hard work realized in that accomplishment. And also, parents, I want you to know that if you have felt pushed away these last couple years or treated as if maybe you don't know anything, those days aren't going away just yet, but soon, somewhere in their early 20s, usually around 22, 23, when brain development and life experience start to come together, put some things in perspective, suddenly mom and dad start to know a lot more. I can tell you that my parents have gotten smarter every single year since I graduated from college and had a lot more bills to pay, life decisions to make. In fact, my parents are the first place that I turn to for wisdom, so I want to encourage you parents, keep supporting your kids, whatever that may look like for you, but make sure that you leave room for them to learn for themselves. They are more than capable. To the graduates, people are going to ask you guys when we walk out of it, I already know it, they're going to say, how's it feel? How's it feel to graduate high school? And it's kind of like growing up as a kid when they say, how does it feel when you've hit that next birthday, whether it was 9 or 18 or whatever. They always ask you that. And you kind of say it feels like it did yesterday, right? It doesn't seem like a whole lot different. But to be honest, that diploma unlocks some opportunity for your future. And that's the difference, is that now you are ready to take that next step. And whether you never had any doubt from the moment you stepped in Collins High School 4 years ago that you knew, of course I'm going to graduate, no doubt. Or you're one of the people that had us sweating up until the end of last week, please know that I love you all and I'm very proud of you for making this accomplishment. A lot of hard work went into that regardless of how you felt. And my last point, class of 24, is this. Remember your defenses you did not that long ago. One component on our profile of a graduate I want you to keep in mind from here out is to be a lifelong learner. And by this point, you guys probably know how you learn best. Whether you're a reader and you read books, whether you hey, show me the YouTube video tutorial, or whether you need to get your hands on and go. I just want to encourage you to never stop learning. Add skills so that you can be a better person. And I want to encourage you to learn from your mistakes. We're all going to make them. They don't stop. The difference I see often between kids and adults is that adults will own their mistakes. They'll apologize for it, and they'll figure out how to not make that mistake again. So that's what I want to encourage you guys to do. be lifelong learners, and go and make us proud. At this time, I'm going to ask our board chairperson, Ms. Brenda Jackson, to join me at the podium. Ms. Jackson, please know that this class understands that they graduate with the expectation of becoming productive citizens in whatever community they reside. Furthermore, they understand that they represent Martha Layne Collins High School and all of Shelby County in doing so.
Seniors, your final act as high school students will be the time-honored tradition. Together you will move your tassels from the right to the left. So if you stand, okay. And so, by the authority vested in me by the Kentucky Department of Education, I ask that you move your tassel from the right to the left. That's it.
Wonderful. So guys, in just a minute, we'll recess out of here in an organized fashion just like you came. Remind you to walk just like you came 2 by 2 and go around the hallway to pick up your diploma. Your advisor, who's been with you, will be back there to hand that to you. And then meet up with your family and friends on the concourse outside if the weather broke, get all the pictures and get all of the hugs today. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Martha Layne Collins High School graduating class of 2024. Josh, go to the back. Josh, go to the back. Josh.